how our plumbing works. This is our standard lock ring plumbing. It's a 3/4 inch. This is about 1 inch 5050. What happens is that the lock ring gets spun and that tab comes out when the lock ring gets attracted the tab is. This depth in here down to the lip where it actually runs into the 3/4 inch hole is a little under an inch. So what you have is a sensor probe tip that, if we can make the tip somewhat like this, where we have a groove that would be for the lock ring, and then we have a groove that's for the O-ring, and this flattened portion would be where your lensing mechanism would be. That would allow us to then insert the probe into our standard plumbing, spin the lock ring, and lock it in. Now that's locked in at all the way up to 140 psi. The cool part about that is at time of cleaning, the gentleman or the person in the field basically undoes the lock ring and very quickly withdraws the probe, can clean it, reinsert it, and lock it up again. And by locking it like that, by using this twisting motion, he can withdraw the sensor easily and put it back in. And internally, I'm shining into that diameter for constant measurement. And this can have an MPT fitting PVC'd into it. You can have a straight piece in it. We can actually put a union on the end of it, whatever the case may be. And we integrate this into our standard plumbing arrangement. So the biggest complaint everybody has is the fact that the Turner probe doesn't allow for that easy usage. So if you're interested in looking at an end tip, the distance I would need on the end here is about a little over an inch to slide down into the actual depth of the internal here before it hits a little shelf. And then the distances and diameters for these grooves in here, and this cross diameter right here as well. So that I can send you the measurements for the end of the tube here. This depth here, like I said, needs to be slightly over an inch, and then after that, this upper area up in here can be whatever diameter we want. It can be huge because it sticks out beyond. You know, once we get above the height of the lock ring, whatever's out in this area up here, whatever's out can be huge. It can go out as this big, as long as I can still get at the lock ring to go ahead and spin the lock ring and then pull it out. Thank you.